Tired of dealing with annoying flies, fruit flies, and gnats in your home? The Zevo Flying Insect Trap is your ultimate solution. Don't wait. Check out the link in the video description now to get your Zevo Flying Insect Trap on Amazon and enjoy a bug-free home today.
A successful marketing professional in Milan, Italy, has described how she fled Boston 2 decades ago and has yet to look back. Leslie Strazzolo, 55, moved from a suburb of Beantown in 2004. And has since made a name for herself in the world's fashion capital as a marketing manager. Her family's roots are in Italy, and she jumped at the chance to do an exchange program with Bocconi University's business school while earning her MBA. She also had an internship with Italian tire and telecoms equipment manufacturer, Pirelli, and when she graduated, the firm offered her a full-time position heading marketing and communications for its telecoms business. In a piece penned for CNBC finance advice column Make It, she described how she's been in Milan ever since. 20 years ago, when I was 35, I left my life in the greater Boston area to pursue a job opportunity in glamorous Milan, Strazzolo wrote in the op-ed published Sunday. Prior to the move, I had earned my MBA from the University of South Carolina. During my studies, I did an exchange program with Bocconi University's business school and had an internship with Pirelli. I loved it, she said. She went on to recall being offered the post of Marketing Communications Manager at PGT Photonics SPA, which at the time was part of the Pirelli company. Despite only knowing a few people from her time as an intern, Strazzolo jumped at the chance, she writes, with the streets of Milan fresh in her mind. I didn't feel nervous, just excited at this new opportunity, the current marketing communications lead at AB, a prominent Swiss robotics and machine automation supplier, recalled. I've been in Milan ever since. Strazzolo has held several positions in that span, at 3 separate companies not including Pirelli. One of them was fanmaker Honeywell, based in Charlotte, North Carolina, more than 4,500 miles away. She worked there for more than 12 years, at times from home, and at times at the company's office on Via Alessandro Volta. Gathering experience as a marketing communications manager and customer marketing manager, she eventually took an 11-month break after the death of her life partner in 2023. Before assuming her current role at AB, where she's been since March. The 20 years before, she said, saw her navigate universal stresses such as layoffs, buying a house, and surviving corporate life. She thus shared a few expert tips. The first, she said, was, go with the flow. I cannot tell you how many times I had to make and reschedule appointments in City Hall offices in order to get a tax number, for example, or an ID card to apply for a work permit, she explained. The waits are long, the government workers are sometimes grumpy, and the system can be frustrating and complex on a good day, even when a company sponsors you, like mine did. She said not to sweat the insignificant things, such as traffic and being late in rush hour. My best advice, if you're trying to make a life here, is to go with the flow and take these administrative and bureaucratic quirks in stride. It's just the way it is. Her second tip was another simple one, be determined. To convey the concept, she described what she billed as a setback, one that occurred 5 years into her Italy excursion. Pirelli had sold their telecoms division, and Strazzolo was among several laid off. I was on a permesso di soggiorno, residence work permit, which allowed me 1 year to find another job, she recalled. I was on the clock to find something new. Still, I was not discouraged. Finding a job as a foreigner came down strategic networking and, at times, determination, she went on to write. She found that much how it is in the US, it is very much a who-you-know job market. I networked with former colleagues, headhunters, and other business school alums, she said. With a few months left on my permit, I received an offer to work for a US multinational with offices in Italy. I was so glad that I hung in there and bet on myself and my life in Italy. The third piece of counseling Strazzolo imparted was to learn how to work differently, adapting to your surrounding environment rather than remain stubborn in your old ways. One of the best things I ever did was to give up the expression, this is how we do things, she wrote at a point in her piece. I had to